Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Your eyes do not deceive you. I look like a homeless person, but I was cold. I've got my coffee. I've got my water. I've got the internet. Like, what more could a girl possibly want? I've got my I've got Fort Worth's cozy sweatshirt. Life is good. I am so glad you guys are here on a Saturday morning to talk about what we're seeing online and kind of decipher what we're seeing. Just a little reminder, if you are tuning in live from Twitter X, then I cannot see the chat box. So if you are commenting, if you're sharing your love, if you're sharing likes, I can't see it in real time. So if you want to, at this time, I'm sure something about that will get fixed eventually. So if you want to participate in the chat, ask questions, things of that nature, then you're going to have to jump over onto YouTube. Also, thank you so much for the reminder. Every morning, Balancer 182. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends. If you like my content and want to see more of it and think that your friends or your followers would enjoy it, I appreciate you subscribing, and sharing. So thank you so much, Balancer, for that daily reminder that I say that. Let's get into the internet. That sounds like a little dangerous thing here. Let's see what we find. Oh my word. Girls who are single and independent are like boats without a rudder. Absolutely. What a perfect way to start our morning. Girls need direction. They need leadership, and they need to be guided by something. This is why girls operate best when they have a strong father figure, when they have a strong romantic male figure in their life, because otherwise they lean on things like astrology. They lean on stuff like tarot readings and going on their feelings. This is how girls and guys differ so incredibly. There's no objectivity. There's no rational thinking for a rudderless female. So just keep that in mind and know that girls truly are. I'm going to raise this seat because I feel like a little kid. Girls truly do need a man in their life, whether it's a father figure or a romantic partner who leads them with strength and guides them so they are not rudderless. Perfect. Well said, Fort Worth. Let's see. Oh, I keep putting my finger in my coffee this morning. That's not really what I was going for. That's not how I drink it. Not even on a Saturday. I don't feel like I actually slept last night. I feel like if I slept, it was faking it a whole lot. Let's see. Oh. Girls should not be taken seriously. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, we're just gonna, apparently this is gonna be the Fort Worth show this morning. That's okay. He puts out good shit. All right, I might be biased. She knows she fucked on every boyfriend she's had, fucked her married coach in high school, banged the basketball team in college. So when you treat her like a delicate princess who can do no wrong, she thinks you're a dumbass. This is true. Girls know what their past is. And even though many have firmly instituted ways to block those memories, to genuinely forget that they did that, still, if you treat them too well, or if you treat them like a delicate little flower who would never have done any of these things, she automatically realizes that you are not a man who just gets it. And that is detrimental to your future, because she will not respect you. She will know that she may stay in relationship with you, but she'll know that she can run over you. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Intelligent stoners. I've never seen this account before. Let's see. Me waiting for all those free drugs my teacher said people would offer me. That's actually pretty funny. It is funny how, you know, in grade school, how you think that everyone's going to be offering you free drugs and everyone's going to be trying to put you in in the back of a van, like kidnap you. And everyone's going to be, you know, having even more sex than they were, but everyone's going to be pregnant. Like, it's just, there's a lot of fear mongering that happens there for good reason, but still, it's just kind of comical. That's pretty funny. Oh, okay. This isn't going to go like she thinks it will. Oh, here we go. Art. Let's stick with that instead of politics or arguing on the internet. Canadian paintings. I love this account. It's so full of amazing art, and they curate. The person who does this account, or the people, does such a great job of curating by season. Like, they're not going to show you a snowy season when, you know, it's 1,000,000 degrees outside. They do such a good job. They do such a good job. I love that account. Oh, like, let's see. I still think about this tweet. Man in the woman's bathroom. That's hilarious. That's pretty good. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of arguing on the internet this morning. All right, here's what we're going to do. I don't really feel like watching a bunch of people argue. I don't feel like watching grown men argue on the internet with strangers. That doesn't sound sexy to me at all. So we're going to go to my likes because I have great taste. Oh, there's art. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas. So I put this on there just this morning. So this is an account, this Academia Aesthetics, that Fort Worth just shared with me. It really is remarkable to me that there are so many accounts with truly like high follower counts that I've never heard of. You know, I mean, like, you would think that an account that almost has 600,000 followers like this one would be obvious on everyone's radar, but it's so not. It's just incredible. Incredible how small we are. But I said, fun fact this morning, I originally went to school to be an art museum curator or art restorer. So I love this. This is like my ASMR right here. This is just incredible. That is just unbelievable how that happens. I just love watching old art come back alive. All right. This is gorgeous. That is stunning. All right. We're getting past it. We're getting back into dating and relationship stuff. All right. Dating advice. Don't worry about, I was feeling a little fun and frisky last night when I was writing these. Don't worry about finding the one. Just focus on finding someone who won't use your toothbrush. That won't be me, because I'll use your toothbrush every day. And if you need a toothbrush, I'll be like, here, use mine. That's how I roll. So I mainly put that up for Fort Worth's benefit. Drama in a relationship refers to the presence of heightened emotions, intensity, and occasional turbulence. While drama can be exciting and stimulating, it can also lead to challenges and conflicts if not managed properly. This goes back to the women need someone who can be their rudder. Yeah, good point. Good point. Balancer says that art is not as interesting as drama, sadly. It's true. It's true. And that's a good point. It is a shame. People used to have drama is the name of the game on place to be discussing it. Girls need to have that leadership man in their lives. That's why they need to go from their father's house to their future husband's house. You know, they need to take one step to the next. And then when the husband dies of old age and a healthy, then they go to their son's house and they live out the rest of their years with their son and their family, like in a little mother-in-law suite in the backyard or whatever it is. But girls, females, women cannot be without a supporting male role who will make the decisions, who will lead them, who will direct traffic, so to speak, of their lives. And it sounds like a lot of work. It sounds like you guys have enough on your plate. You've got a job, you've got a career, you've got a business, you've got a life of your own. You have your own desires, hobbies, and things that you enjoy doing. It sounds, when I say this kind of thing, like you're going to be spending all of your time just telling the women in your life what to do and making sure they're where they're supposed to be and making sure they're following a schedule and making sure they're checking off their to-do list. It's not like that. It's more like high level leadership. So you don't have to micromanage. You don't have to operate down here. This is where the girls are. This is where the like worker bee girls are. You have to be up here. You have to manage from the top and make sure everyone understands that if they aren't following the instruction, that there's going to be problems. And I don't mean like they're going to be like corporally punished. I mean like things fall apart when the girls don't follow the leadership of the man that they are involved with, whether that's a dad, you know, they're involved in a parental relationship or they're involved in a romantic relationship. Drama can be controlled. It needs to be. Girls feed on it, but they will let it ruin your life if taken too far. Now, because I accidentally clicked on this, we're going to talk about it. If you are looking for a meaningful relationship, if you have the goal in mind of finding a wife, if not saying that you have to get married like next week to whoever you happen to be dating right now, but if you are of the mindset that you would like to find a wife, if you would like to start a family, if you would like to date with a purpose, I have a 5-book bundle that was genuinely curated. I'm going to have a drinking game for how many times I can say curated today for you. So Dating with a Purpose is my 5-book bundle, and it is a collaboration between Fort Worth and I. So we each have books that we contributed to it to make sure that if you are a man who is seeking marriage, who is seeking to start a family, to begin that stage of your life, and you see value in that, then this 5-book series is specifically for you. So if you will go to myplayboysbunny.gumroad.com/purpose, you will find this 5-book bundle. And I encourage you to grab that if you haven't already. It is fantastic. Not everybody has that goal in mind, especially I think in this neck of the woods. And if you don't, the best thing that you can pick is your dating rotation from Worth Playboy. It is all about building a rotation of girls because every man needs to have a season of abundance in their lives where they're running 2, 3, 4, whatever your dream rotation is, whatever is easiest for you to manage of girls. It helps you compare women in real time while while going through life. Instead of thinking about the girl from 5 years ago who, you know, now you have fond memories of her, you think she would have rolled with this situation that you're going through now better. You're comparing the women in real time. You are picking out things that you actually like. So then if you decide to get into a relationship with just one, if you decide you're ready to step into marriage or step into something more monogamous, you've done the research. It's about running a rotation is truly about running the research. If you can put dating and rotations in a scientific form, that's it. So if you want to check out for Worth Playboys, your dating rotation, I highly recommend. So you've got two different ends of the spectrum: dating with a purpose on one, running your rotation on the other, building a rotation. And I invite you to enjoy both of those or each of those. I am doing my little rain dance for fall to set in here in Texas. So you're going to be seeing a lot of this on my timeline because I love snow most of all, but I have to get through fall in order to get to snow. So you're going to be seeing all of the PSL like posts because I am just a basic white girl. Younger women keep you young. Listen, whether you are 25 dating a 21 or 22-year-old, whether you are 30 dating a 22-year-old, whether you are 40 dating a 30-year-old or a 28-year-old, no matter what, if you're an 80-year-old dating a 60, younger women keep you young. They keep you on your toes. They're more fun. They're less challenging. They don't see you as peers. One of the great keys to dating younger and to marrying younger and to building a life with someone younger is that that girl is not going to see you as a peer. So she is going to look up to you, just naturally look up to you. She's naturally going to follow your leadership more. She's just naturally going to follow your lead and rely on your years and expertise to guide her as well. This is a winning strategy for anyone. So what we run into a lot in Fort Worth and I in our consulting and our coaching is that men often come to us after they've been divorced from their high school or their college sweetheart, you know, a girl who was essentially the same age, whether that's a 3-year difference or whether they're genuinely the same year. You know, they come to us because they're getting back out into the dating market. They're struggling, and they have challenges and they want to overcome the hurdles as quickly and efficiently as possible because that's how we operate. But oftentimes men who go through divorces think that they have to immediately start dating or looking for girls their own age. And this couldn't be further from the truth. This isn't actually a healthy thing. The only time that it's even an idea to actually date or marry someone who is genuinely your own age is truly when you're 25 or younger. Like, then it makes some sense. You know, a 25-year-old man may find the 18-year-old girl hot, but can't stand to be around her because she's annoying. Like, there are lots of reasons why at that stage of life, you actually are very attracted to people who are essentially your own age. Again, that's like within 2 or 3 years, let's say. So, but after you are a little bit older, a little bit more seasoned, a little bit more mature, it truly is a better strategy for you, for your relationships, for your leadership, and for your peace of mind and your quality of life to date younger. So Like I'm 11 years younger than Fort Worth. It works out really well. We have a client who he's 80 years old and she's 63. They just got married this last weekend. She was never going to get married. She didn't want a boyfriend. She didn't want anything. But once this charismatic 80-year-old man came into her life, she couldn't have been happier. I mean, this is how real life works, and this is how it works best. So I want to encourage you to always keep in mind that younger women will keep you young, and that's what we want. Let's see. Okay, I'll try it. Sex makes everyone's mood better. Listen, test this out. Feel free, because more often than not, if you are cranky, low energy, just kind of in your own head or mad about something, if you can have a little bit of sex, it releases the tension. The hormonal releases that happen during intimate times eliminates headaches, eliminates bad moods, it eliminates, stress. It takes care of so many things. If your girl is being bitchy, a great way to solve that problem is to stick a dick in her. Period. The connection that you have, the hormones that are released, and the exercise involved, all of these things go into sex making everyone's mood better. It improves mood. It helps in every way. Now, let's see. I want to catch up. I got the Self-Confidence with Women book. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. I put a lot of love into that book. What I love about the Self-Confidence book, the Instant Self-Confidence with Women Handbook is the full title, is that it's 25 steps. So you can take all the steps all at once. You can read it straight through and just start implementing pretty much everything. Or you can do one step at a time. Some of them are less applicable to everyday life than others, but you can essentially add one, or if you need help in one area or another, in one kind of phase of life or another, then you can utilize that step or that series of steps. So I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you so much for picking it up, Balancer. I genuinely appreciate that. That is not lost on me. So thank you so much. Do women really like pumpkin spice lattes? Yes, we do. They are delicious. They are delicious. Yes, we do. And we really get excited about this season. It's the real thing. But make no mistake, coffee love is like a personality type, right? I mean, we know that. It's kind of like the wine moms. There's also like the coffee people. Like, it's true. Now, I won't say that pumpkin spice lattes have much coffee in them at all, because they're mainly a little bit of caffeine and a whole lot of sugar. So I think that that's mainly why women like pumpkin spice lattes and mochas and peppermint mochas, and is because they are like crack. They give you that high, and by the time the crashing low hits that makes them spiral into crabbiness and exhaustion and bad moods, they forget that it's all because they had sugar for breakfast. So this is just coffee. This is just plain old coffee from my own personal home coffee pot. But yes, to answer your question, yes, we really do like pumpkin spice lattes. In fact, I had one yesterday. Let's see what we have here today. Wake up with Bunny. Oh, hey, there I am. Let's see. Men and women can't be friends. Women love to be objectified by the men they most desire. Dating is like a job interview, except you're trying to impress someone enough that they'll voluntarily spend time with you. That one just cracked me up. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Your attention and your your time with me each day, Monday through Saturday for Wake Up with Bunny, as well as the Bunny Show Live, my Bunny interviews, the Morning Hustle with Fort Worth and I, Spicy Tea with Bunny and SB. None of this is lost on me, that you have important things to do in your lives, and yet you tune in to my shows live or after the fact, and hopefully you always gain something from it. So thank you so much for joining me today and every day. Today is Saturday, so I will see you next on the Bunny Show Live tomorrow on Sunday. It's going to be a great show. I'm actually going to spend the entire show focused on one topic that was a question from a viewer. So in fact, I think it was on the Wake Up with Bunny show that I got that question. So thank you guys so much for joining me today and every day. If you have interest, either pick up for Worth Playboys, your dating rotation, or if the other end of the spectrum applies to you, that 5-book Dating with a Purpose bundle on my Gumroad. So thank you so much for joining me today. I will talk to you later. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot to tell you to go lift heavy things, go have some hot sex, and go accomplish something. Have a great weekend. Bye.